But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to get in the game. Game one of the quarter-final playoffs here in the spring split. Alliance on the blue team facing off against the Copenhagen Wolves as the red team.
The last hit actually went to Shook here.
It's always a problem for the top lane team that pushes along. That inhibitor turret is going to go down. The Copenhagen Wolves, in 5 minutes, have taken the first inhib turret of the game.
They got the inhibitor now. Alliance, they didn't recall yet, jumping onto Wicked.
This could be massive problems. They get the 3-talent strike. They bounce him. They get the first blood down. The Copenhagen Wolves are going to push on towards the inhibitor. Alliance has still only just gone back. If they can get that inhib down, those super minions will wreck everyone in the bottom lane.
Especially also because they spot all the members of Alliance now up in the top lane here. So map-wise, Copenhagen Wolves with a big advantage early on, and they don't care about Wicked freezing down this bottom lane.
Well, that dragon will go down. It's the first one of the game in 6 minutes 23. There is so many things starting off so quick in this game. Youngbook going to get caught out with a slow here. He may get hooked in. Nif is going to go for it. Does manage to land that death sentence. That's Youngbook going down. He's not going to escape this one. Counter-strike will come in, but you can see Tabs is finishing it down, and Shook gets himself the kill.
So kill for Shook here. Very nice response.
But with that 6-minute dragon they got early on, this is another very quick dragon from the Wolves.
Yeah, and there's no timer from Alliance side because they had zero vision when they took the first dragon here. And at the same time, look at Froggen, he's completely woman in the mid lane. No blue buff.
If Shook is nearby, he's just been doing the golems and they're suspecting the Youngbucks there. Counter-strike, jump in, straight on towards him. The moment they see the third man show up, they do manage to back away.
Nice ult.
A good ultimate from Amazing slows them down, but Shook's going to get the speed boost here. Mega Inferno Bomb comes in from Froggen. It's going to land, but it's not going to do the damage. Copenhagen Wolves avoid that. A gank opportunity set up, countered very nicely by Alliance. If Jax were to try and teleport, Pink Ward being used by the Wolves and the Dragon being started once again. It doesn't know whether it's coming and going right now because there is a lot of damage being done to it this time. Copenhagen Wolves are going to try and make a play on this one. Inner Flame being used. Ace in the hole landed on Shook. They're going to dive. They can jump straight on towards it. Shook just gets massacred straight down there. Wicked exhausted out. He's just going to simply pounce out. Counter-strike from Youngbuck stuns up all 4 members of Alliance. And now Amazing. He's going to be the focus target. He has to get out. Wicked turns that one back around. It's a 1-for-1. Both junglers down. But you saw the power from both teams there. Very dangerous stuff there. That team fight could have turned it for either team.
But it's going to be the turret here for Alliance. And also the Dragon is still alive. So it's a win for them with this fight because they managed to kite all the way out.
Very early on, 5 minutes into the game. If he gets on that inhib, he will take it down very quickly.
Oh, Tab sneaking in here. He wants to go for Forgiven.
Mega Inferno Bomb thrown down. There's the slow spray and pray. It's going to be flashed on towards. It's just enough to take down Unlimited, but that's only a support. They still have a Jax pushing down the bot lane.
But this was the stealth, the sneaky thing we talked about in Champs League that Alliance can do when they want to start something, want to catch someone out of surprise. But they need to recall because this Jax is just hammering away.
It is going to be Froggen backing off. The rest of the team are going to try and push. No, Froggen's going to be stopped there. They're going to dive in. Copenhagen Wolves are going to keep the pressure on. Amazing goes deep. They're just simply delaying Alliance from recalling back to base because Youngbuck is in there. He's finally been stopped out. Froggen got there, but the inhib goes down.
And 10 minutes ago we said whenever Youngbuck gets so strong, he can 1v1 anyone. That's where Alliance needs to be careful. That's where they need to be able to defend this inhibitor. And they weren't. So this is a very easy inhibitor for Copenhagen Wolves. And now going for the Dragon.
Yeah, Alliance all low health, remember. Shook can't really jump into this one. That Dragon, look how much damage goes off it already. That's just 2 members of the Copenhagen Wolves. Good wind wall going up there, stopping the hook coming out from Nif. That Dragon is going to be taken out. Froggen with Mega Inferno Bomb not available. It's on cooldown. Shook's teleporting away. Yeah. Alliance have give up on this one. And the Wolves get themselves another advantage over Alliance. They now hold that 4k goal difference. But looking at 3 out of the last 4 Dragons all going to them. Tabs and Wicked. They started the move. They started the Baron.
They were simply waiting. They kept Jax here because they knew whenever there was a small chance to jump in. Alliance pinged it out though. They know something is happening. They're moving in.
They're going to try and come around there. Quick leap away. The Baron, though, was taken down to half health. They're not going to stick around. Instead, they're going to dive in. Nif getting caught out there. He's going to use his ultimate, almost pins it out there. Shook jumps in, but gets straight away exhausted. He's going to go very low. Wicked doing the damage, and meanwhile, on the backside, Tab's getting pounced on by Youngbuck and Amazing. Wicked's going to try and get away. Quickly gets knocked up, jumped up, pounced down, and Copenhagen Wolves smash Alliance. They go 4-for-1 and take the Baron.
And this is the Baron for them. They kept Youngbuck up here with the team because of the threat of him starting it up. They needed Jax to do this Nasher here. As soon as he jumped in and started together with, I believe it was Forgiven over the wall, then Alliance, they needed to react. They had to go into this area here to try and stop it, and then Copenhagen Wolves just collapse onto them. They need to be careful because they don't want to get in range of the Nexus. Also the fact that Alliance can come back and heal and then rejoin the fight if they escape here. So it's a bit tricky spot for Copenhagen Wolves to fight, but they want to get this inhibitor.
Yeah, they finally got in. There's going to be the hook on Youngwook. There's the inhib going down. Super minions coming along the bot wave.
Baron, of course, was due to him pushing all the way down the bottom lane, getting the inhibitor so they could move to Baron. So this Jax pick here, it also really explains the Renekton ban and of course the Aurelia ban to say, you know what, Wicked, once we pick Jax and we have these two banned away, there's nothing you can play that can actually kill me in a 1v1.
Well, it's funny that you should say that because SK Telecom T1K did exactly the same thing at the World Finals against Royal Gaming and completely stopped that game in its tracks. Shook caught out, he's going down, no way out of this one. Popped out by the ace in the hole and forgiven mid-air, and that is going to be the Copenhagen Wolves pushing in towards that top.
They can't engage because Shook is dead, and at the same time, yeah, okay, Froggen uses ultimate to get it, but oh, good poke onto Kautar actually.
They managed to wipe out a lot of his wind. Oh, good spray and pray. Mega Inferno Bomb almost down. The poison ticking. Is it going to be enough? No, the Baron buff regen. Now they've hooked in Youngbook. Not sure that's the one they want. He just pounces back out with a leap strike. Wicked continuing to chase on this one. Hasn't used the Dragon Descent yet. Has gone, of course, his Randian's Omen could try and slow someone down, but instead they are so quick to disengage.
Okay, ignore what I just said before. This is how Alliance could actually engage.
Which is why Alliance has suddenly gone a little bit cocksure of themselves, pushing in. Great catch on there, ace in the hole, onto Froggen. Froggen have to jump away. They're going to leap straight on towards him. Youngbook catching out Froggen. Froggen's in all sorts of trouble, exhausted. He's not going to be enough. He gets himself a kill. Spray and pray though, coming out from Tabs. That gets himself a revenge kill. Froggen forgiven, taken very low. They just don't have anyone to close in. Oh, Tabs tries to get so close. Doesn't get it. The barrier
shield
there. The shield coming out from Unlimited. He does get him down, but it's going to be the Copenhagen Wolves chasing on towards this one. Nif with the hook does save Shook there. It was a 2 for 2 overall. Both mid lane and AD carries going down for both teams.
But both Xing Zhao and Jax is still alive and very healthy, so they're staying around here. They want to continue fighting.
Oh, Nif going in, uses that flay, gets caught out. Counter-Strike does manage to flash away. Counter-Strike doesn't lock anyone up. There's the lantern being used by Shook, and they are getting the hell out of dodge. Deal with this from Alliance.
And actually, amazing going here to try and stop them from recon. This turret is gone. The super minions got it. Copenhagen Wolves staying around here. Wicked is down to defend. There's no teleport.
Wicked cannot join this fight if it were to happen. This is simply going to be interference duty for Alliance. Remember, the Mega Inferno Bomb is available. Unlimited takes some good poke there from Froggen. Froggen does not have exhaust either. There were key ingredients in the last fight. Shook getting caught out. There's going to be the Baron taken down so quickly. They did manage to take down Unlimited there, but well, that was a simple pickup, really. Ace in the hole's going to come out. He actually does catch up to Nif. That's going to buy them time. They get a few good hits on there. Amazing actually tanking of the damage. He goes in, dives on towards Shook, tries to pull him in there. Nif hooking on towards Youngbook. Youngbook using the counter-strike, but they are backing out. The Mega Inferno Bomb will land. And well, all young Copenhagen Wolves are going to have to back out of that one. Enough damage done. Now they have to rotate quickly towards that top lane to keep them away. The Wolves are not backing away yet.
They can stay. They got health regen from the Baron buff here, of course, and built-in health regen onto Kautar, into Youngbook whenever they hit the minions. Of course, amazing doing the same. And Alliance invested the spray and pray. That's the key ultimate in these fights. It's gone now, so it means Copenhagen Wolves, they feel confident staying around.
They're going to try and catch out. Froggen the key now. The Wolves, he's the man they're going to try and focus on. That's where Xin Zhao may dive in. We're going to see Youngbook leaping on towards him. That inhibitor, well, it only needs a couple of hits. That's not, well, it is the focus, but it's not really the focus. The champions are the focus. The end game is the focus. They're using that wind wall again to take down the inhib. They're going to try and rotate around there. Ooh, Wicked getting caught out. They choose not to go for him as a target.
They're just rotating up to this mid lane. Get a turret or something.
It is exactly what they're doing. Baron spawns and Alliance were shoving up there. Youngbook aware of this one. Youngbook on his own. Look how quick the Baron's going down. That's gone in seconds. Teleport used by Wicked. May as well cancel it. It's exactly what he's done. Now he's stuck down the bottom wave. His team are fighting. They're in a 4-on-5. This is a terrible position for Alliance. Froggen tries to flash out. He's got the Guardian Angel, but they're simply going to spawn him back into a very angry Jax. Youngbook counter-strike ready and waiting. The moment he spawns, he just gets exploded. And that was a clean fight for the Wolves. Forgiven went down, but it doesn't matter. The rest of the team can push on through for the win. They will all turn tail and leap on him the second he shows. Another inhibitor turret going down. The Wolves are just wrecking the entire Alliance base.
And this was exactly why Alliance shouldn't have tried to fight for the Baron. Now, Wolves going in.
Shook going to get caught out here. Takes the lantern, tries to get away, but while that's all happening, Tabs gets focused on. Quick turnaround. Kautar leaping in and just dropping the AD carry where he stands. The third inhibitor will be going down here. The Copenhagen Wolves are looking so strong in this game. It looks like it could be theirs. They're going to back away for now. I don't think they're going to finish it here, but the Alliance are pretty much down and out.
There is no AD carry here, so they can actually go into Frog, and he's an easy target.
They're going to jump on him. The exhaust was used. He gets locked up. He goes down. It's going to be a kill picked up by Amazing. The Copenhagen Wolves are wrecking Alliance's dreams right now. They were set up as a team to win, but right now it's a team that's lost. It's going to be 1-0 for the Copenhagen Wolves in this quarterfinals. They are one step away from facing a great semi-final matchup. What a turnaround and what a match really for the Copenhagen Wolves. A fantastic start to this series.
Copenhagen Wolves completely outplayed Alliance on the map. And also with this Jax pick, there was nothing Wicked could do to respond to Jax. He needed help from everyone else, and whenever someone tried to help him, the Copenhagen Wolves just punished him elsewhere. So champ select went in favor of Copenhagen Wolves simply due to this Jax pick, and at the same time, the way they played the early game, the way they played the map, they were just one step ahead of Alliance all the time.
Fantastic performance, and Alliance, as you mentioned it from the picks and bans. Honestly, there was not a lot that they could do to stop Young Bucks Jax. And once the way the game started, the way they played it, how they moved Alliance around the map, they basically had complete control. And then when Wicked got caught out when they were pushing for that inhibitor, it basically gave them that inhibitor, and that opened so much up for Wolves.
Yeah, so first of all, the fact they get 3 turrets down the bottom lane, as you said, open up the inhibitor. Wasn't going to be a big deal the first 20-25 minutes, but once the split pushing really started, it would be a massive deal, and we saw Young Buck take the inhibitor. So that's a big mistake by Alliance. They should have recalled after the second